Woo woo! Welcome to Bible Theory, homie.
Taking the church to the streets, homie.
Say what? Listen, there's a lot of interesting things you already said that I'm really interested in. First of all, San Francisco.
San Francisco?
Yes.
You know, me and my family did take a family vacation out there recently. Well, not recently, like a couple years ago, several years ago.
I'm on vacation. Vacation.
And dude, the sourdough factory is amazing.
Yes, it is.
Oh, where you can smell the sourdough from like down the street. We went in there, get some clam chowder and a sourdough bread that looks like a teddy bear.
Yeah,
it's amazing.
No, there's people trash on San Francisco. I think it's a popular thing to do, but it's still, I think, one of the greatest cities in the country, and certainly very beautiful. It's very lost, no question about it. But I think this area is a great. It's the Bay Area is considered the least churched part of America. And so I think what better place for Christians to be, but it's also naturally beautiful and amazing melting pot of cultures, and just a way that just makes it a beautiful place to be.
What makes it attractive for missionaries, for church planters, other than the fact that there's tons to do in terms for the Lord?
Yeah, I mean, in some ways, there's similarities of places like Denver or Manhattan, New York City, and that it's just it's the heart of the tech world. So what New York City used to be, what Athens used to be, I think that's what San Francisco and the Bay Area is today. It's where ideas are being formed. It's where things that are happening in the Bay Area are reaching out to the rest of the world, whether that be dealing with issues like the metaverse, dealing with issues like social media. All the big social media companies are based here, and it's also a place because of that, and because of its long history as a trading post. I mean, like the first Indians in America came to the Bay Area. Now it's the home to the largest population of South Indians in the world, so a huge number of Hindus. But it's also a place, where we've had Chinese immigration for many, many years. Of course, Hispanic Americans, were some of the first non-native peoples to be here in the Bay Area. And it's just this beautiful place of culture where it seems like people get along for the most part. There's a lot of understanding, but also a lot of lostness too. And people are very quick to develop their own way of thinking about almost everything, and everyone's doing what's right in their own eyes. And so I think it's a beautiful place as far as just diversity goes, but it's also a challenging place in that you have super intelligent people, you have super rich people, you also have very poor people that are very busy trying to just make it, keep their nose above water. Mm-hmm. And in the middle of that, trying to create a space for people to hear the gospel of Jesus Christ and to learn what it is, God's intention for them, and what humanity is supposed to be. I think it's just a uniquely challenging and beautiful place. I mean, in my church services, I don't think we're particularly diverse. It's not like we've set out to be like this uniquely diverse place. Although obviously we want that, but in any given Sunday, I mean, I'll have people from 15 to 20 nations sitting in our small church, and it's just because that's just the way it is here.
Yeah.
So I think that's a beautiful place to do ministry.
Yeah, it's one of the most beautiful cities that I went to. A lot of touristic areas. Mm-hmm. The bridge. You got Chinatown. You know what I mean. You got all kinds of. You got the redwoods and like Yosemite, and except Oakland. I went through Oakland. Much love to you, Oakland. But I went through Oakland and I was like, you know what?
Yes, Oakland is yet to be gentrified, so yes, it's still a little bit rough in Oakland, but there's some good work going on there too.
Yeah, I bet.